You
Every Friday night. No cooking necessary, no assembly required.
Hello, hello,
Hey,
and
fam.
welcome to Behind the Gates, where we discuss all
y'all in a
things
minute.
beyond the gates. It has been a minute. It seems like, wow. Yes, we weren't on last week, but we are here and live and in full effect tonight. So go ahead, people. If you're watching, put in the comments where you are watching us from. Let us know who's watching out there. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. So let's get started. These past 2 weeks, interesting or no? What do y'all think? Well, Keisha's muted.
I was trying to unmute. Definitely interesting.
Kansas City, yeah, definitely interesting.
Oh, y'all are frozen.
Let's just get started. You're frozen, Angela. Sorry, y'all. I think we were experiencing technical difficulties.
No, y'all were for a minute.
Oh, okay. Y'all, Andre is going out of town again.
Andre need to keep his butt home with his wife.
I'm in the wrong. Mm-hmm.
You
Before
can't
she
remember
decides to go thank Bill for his generosity.
Okay, so this is how we're going to do it, y'all. Since we weren't here last week, we're going to just go by subject. So we're not going to go last week. And then this week, we're going to talk about the couples and we'll just catch up on what has happened in the past 2 weeks. So that's how we're going to do it. So Andre apparently got another thing for March Madness. We know March Madness is going on and he's going to be a photographer and he's leaving town. But we also know that every time Andre leaves town, that bill just slides right on in.
Slithers.
It seems like he just slithers, right, Angela? Slithers right on in.
Accurate.
And here we go already. And this wasn't even really his fault, but even still, let's just go here. Bill went to see Anita, and this happened after he's leaving when Kat is coming in and seeing, but he's already has this emotional impact with the family because they're already like, oh Bill, what's going on? But he had this one-on-one talk with Anita. First of all, what did y'all think about this conversation that they had?
I thought it was another side of Bill because we don't know any of Bill's background. So I found it rather interesting to kind of hear that part about his mom. And, it's like, okay, I see there's another little facet to Bill in all his crazy.
Yeah, I appreciated this. As much as I dislike Bill, I did appreciate him in this moment in a way that Anita was able to lean on him and remind him of the conversation and say, okay, you're not at the top of my favorite persons list. However, I know you're going to give it to me straight and everybody else is walking around eggshells with me. So I know with you, we can do this. And the way that he said, I looked at my mom and you remind me of my mom, and my mom was giving up, and don't do that. Don't let him be complicit. If you in pain, say you in pain, get some help, reach out for help, do what you got to do to fight this thing and not slide. And I appreciated that part of Bill. Like I said, as much as I don't like Bill, this part here, I was like, okay.
He's like a Leslie. It's like he's a
Keisha, you're muted. I see your mouth trying to move.
Evil.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that.
Evil.
Yeah, he is a necessary evil. I don't mind Bill long as he stays out of Danny's face. If he stay out of Danny's face, we fine. Me and Bill can rock with each other.
Yeah.
We good.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't want Haley to unalive him. I want him to make it through. All the things. I'm Team Bill.
I want Haley to stand by her man so that he will stay away from our woman.
Whatever. Long as he stay out of Danny's face, me and Bill good.
I'm like, I need her to go ahead and catch some feelings and be like, Bill's all right. Let me just settle down and be happy with my life.
We'll talk catching those feelings. Are we serious about this baby she's talking about having?
I think she has feelings for Bill. I think the issue is that Bill keeps jumping in Danny's face. And every time the Duprees come up, that's like a trigger for her. So that's what makes her want to unalive him.
Uh-huh.
If he would stay out of her face, keep the Dupree name out of his mouth, then he could stay with us and live a long, happy life with his new wife.
Right. He might stay around a little longer if he.
I don't know. Accept that the decision made and live a happy life with your child bride.
She's jealous. So like Randy said, she has never unalived anybody. So maybe that is a point that she is catching feelings, and that's why she wants to take him down, because this is not in her wheelhouse to basically have these feelings.
And
then you gotta think about too, she didn't even start talking about unaliving him until she got fed up with the Danny stuff.
Right. Now here's the thing though. Two things. One, we know that she hadn't been giving him any more tea and no more drops because he's been on this elimination diet. So she got scared. So she's been backing it up a little bit. So now if that's the plan, she got to start all over with dosing them again with stuff. So she hadn't gone there yet. But two, Curtis says she does love him now. I don't know about love. Maybe she into the lifestyle.
I think she cares about him.
I still think Lynette knew the gig is up because now she's not trying to leave and now she's trying to put him as a mark. And she said, "Oh, any long-term game you and she told Randy any long-term game you and Haley playing." So I think she's peeped that something's up and this is a mark.
Oh, she definitely has. Didn't she say something about trying to sleep with Bill?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because she figured that it's a mark. But this baby that Haley's trying to have, I think it's time for us to make this baby. Y'all think she's serious about actually that this is the way I need to get it now? This is the way I should go about my thing or what?
I think so. Serious. You don't think so?
No. She ain't having no baby. She probably had not a vasectomy, Lord. She probably had her hysterectomy long time ago, so she wouldn't get her behind pregnant.
She didn't have a hysterectomy because they said she on birth control.
Well, that's true. Okay.
Now I think she is.
She is falling
for the moment until he does something stupid again.
Well, here's the stupid thing. Why is it that they can't ever go out of town for more than a day? How you go to St. Bart's and come back in a day?
I don't understand.
You didn't clear your calendar and know what was going on before you got on the plane on the island, and all of a sudden the judge can call you back, and you ain't been to court once. All you did was check on the Zoom.
On the phone, you didn't even leave the house. I'm like, you could have did that at Bart's.
Exactly.
You could have did that in the conference center at St. Bart's. I don't even understand that right there.
I don't understand that either. Y'all keep hopping planes back and forth in the day. Oh, he mandated me come back. Oh, I'm sorry, we had to cut our honeymoon short. We had to cut St. Bart short. I'm about sick of it.
Look, that alone was grounds for her to continue with her plan.
Curtis says he's asking if we think they're gonna turn Haley into a heroine. I hope not. I can't see it, but they might
do that.
They might give her character arc. I don't know.
They might give her something so she and Bill can stick around. Because I'm
what is gonna push her? What is gonna make her team Deal is going to be Lynette sniffing around trying to take Bill from her. When she peeps that Lynette is trying to move in on her territory, that's when she going to be like, oh, I got to up my game. Because Lynette is trying to move in on this. She either going to try to rush and hurry up and unalive him or deepen the relationship so she can get rid of Lynette.
Excuse me. Or they're going to try to unalive Lynette.
Yeah.
To eliminate the problem.
That's what I think.
Because Lynette is the problem.
But Randy ain't gonna go for that since now him and Lynette are, I
don't think Randy's that attached to Lynette like that. I think he's like,
I think she has something to do.
Yeah, I think she is. I don't think
Mona ain't giving it up, so
But Mona definitely ain't gonna give it up. I don't think he wants Mona anyway. The way he look at Mona and almost like he look at her in disgust. Tell me she a bona fide church lady. Mona said, "You both of y'all need Jesus." But I'm
like, how old is Mona supposed to be? She's supposed to be in the same age bracket, but yeah, she is acting a bit older.
She acting a little bit crazy, but
child, they got these age brackets so jacked up.
It is. Well, let's go here.
Because the funny thing I thought about the other day is Vanessa and Nicole grew up together and best friends, right? Mm-hmm. Vanessa's kids are almost the same age as Nicole's grandkids.
Yeah, like where they could start late.
And look, and Joey and Vanessa been together since high school.
Mm-hmm. They could have started late. Her and Doug could have started late. People start late.
You say so.
We can't really go there. Late. People start late. Everybody ain't,
Know who started late? The person in the writing room who was in charge of organizing ages and things. They started late.
They started late.
They can get late. People can do things late now.
Oh gosh. You said the person in the writing room.
5 generations, but they all have a 20-year age difference. Yeah. It's a soap opera, y'all. Give them some grace. Joey confided in Vanessa. Vanessa was upset about Deanna giving her the business and not talking to her since. We'll get to Deanna later, but she goes to Joey, and Joey, she says, she made a good point. Deanna says, do I know you? And I've learned that I really do not know anything about you, Joey, other than that you got me laundering money.
People have said that to her too.
But I guess hearing it from her child.
Yeah, that's how it finally clicked. But I'm like, Nicole said it, Danny said it, but she just wasn't listening.
Because when you want something so bad and your girls come to try to say something to you about it, you're thinking they're trying to stop your happiness and they're trying to take something from you. Especially when you dig in so deep, when relationships and somebody try to tell you about the man you want, we're not trying to hear that. We're going to see through that man thick and thin, even though the writing is on the wall, until we actually see the writing. Or it takes the right person to put it in perspective for us.
Right.
So I think Deanna was that one to check her. Because even Donnell was cool with it, and she was nervous about Donnell, but Donnell chilled out, and then Deanna had to come bring the business. But back to this. So Joey starts to tell her about his father and how his father was straight up syndicate, mob at its finest, old school, took him to do things, taught him to do things, and if he didn't do it, punished him, beat him, or pretty much ignored him. And she was, oh, but that son of a bitch. He said, nah, my mama was really nice. That was funny. I was like, okay. Joey got jokes. But he said he had a sister, and his sister is right off of the apple of his dad's tree. So she acts just like his father. She mean, and she's following in father's footsteps. So my question to y'all, because this is what I peeped, is this Joey's sister? And we figured out she's the impaler based on what she said to Grayson this week about if you don't get it together, then you'll be dead already. So she already gave that, okay, this is what it is. So I do believe for sure she's the impaler. And I believe that this is Joey's sister. And I believe that Joey is in on it or knows something about what he's doing, because this is the next time, this time again, he said it being a bloody mess, and it was a bloody something. So he has been talking about blood and blood this and this and that for the past 2 weeks.
And shipments and everything else lately. It's like this shipment of this and shipment of that.
It's a bloody nightmare. It's a bloody mess. It's a this and this or that. So I think Joey is in on this business. And that's his sister's business. And I believe this young lady right here, this old lady right here, is his sister. I definitely think that this is where they're going. And I'm like, ooh, this getting good. This getting good. But back to here. Was Jacob's excuse believable?
I mean, it could fly, but I was like, okay, he came up with that one. I'm like, okay. Did he say that what you call it, knew Naomi? That she knew about the financial trouble? That's the part I'm thinking.
Said, like, no, he didn't. He said she did, because Grayson called him out and said, well, doesn't Naomi know about your business? He said, no, about this, because I owe somebody. So I'm having to do this to get out of this problem that we have.
I don't know why I thought he said something that Naomi do, or you said you tell.
Yeah, Rashad Curtis. Thank you for correcting me. His street name is Rashad.
Rashad, that's true.
Thank you. Yes. And Grayson is just like, it seems to be some truth to his story in that he's doing this to raise money for his mother. For his mom and her care. But he got caught up.
He's a good guy caught in a bad situation. That's what we're going to say now.
Yeah.
Still don't like the beard.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Still don't like the beard. It looks scruffy.
Well, it looked a whole lot better than what they did to Derek this week, because Derek just looked, oh my God, awful. But we'll get there in a minute. I was like, what the hell did y'all do to Derek? He growing on me a little bit. He looks less
Grayson?
He looks less made up here than he has been. It's like they finally kind of got to
when I found his headshots, that's his beard. He needed some of that. He needs some beard grow or something.
No, and it looks more natural than what they tried to come in with, because when he first came on the scene, it looked drawn on. It looked like it was.
That's what I'm saying. When I looked at his headshot pictures, that's him.
Right, and I'm saying this is fine. Before, he looked animated, like it was drawn on, like they made special attention to fill it in. And I think this more natural looks more natural. That's my opinion. It doesn't look like I'm looking at him like, what did they do to your face? It looks like, okay, this is you. They put on a little foundation.
Yeah, it's a little softer now.
Huh?
Oh my God. I said it's a little softer looking now.
Yeah, it looks like it's natural. Before he looked like he had been the Carlton's barber and got it drawn on, and I didn't like it. I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that at all. So Rashad, Jacob tells him, leave Ashley alone. Don't do that to Ashley and leave her be. So do we really think that he's going to step away from Ashley? And now the impaler, I can't remember her name. What's her name? Leanne is telling him to stay away from Ashley too. And she was riding Ashley pretty hard. So she really thinks that Ashley is a distraction. Now, could it be that the one person who gets unalived in this situation ends up being Ashley?
Ooh. Look, I ain't want Vanilla to go away that bad. I just didn't want it with Andre.
Right. But is she going to get caught up and end up somewhere she don't need to be?
Maybe.
It could be, right?
Well, look, like I told you, it's time for somebody to be in a coma. So
Curtis says, no, we like her. We like Ashley. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem with Ashley long as, again, she's not with Andre. Long as everybody leaves,
I like her.
Long as everybody leaves Danny and Andre intact, I'm cool with everybody.
We are good.
I'm good with everybody. Long as my family is intact, I'm happy. Speaking of intact, though, the shouts have been stopped.
I love this scene. I was so happy with this one.
The shouts has been shut down for 1 inch over the property line. And Vernon says, game on.
I love it. Vernon was playing Hannibal. I love it when a plan comes together.
And she was trying to flirt with the inspector, thought the inspector was going to be a man, and that woman showed up in there and shut her down and said, no, ma'am.
No. She is a friend of the senator. It's not happening.
Yeah. I'm like, that right there. What's his name? Bill. Bill did his big thing with that. He did his big thing with that. And I'm excited about the shouts being shut down. So what do you do now? So what happened was, Curtis, Vernon kind of much let her know that he was the one that called the inspector, and they found the loophole to get the shouts shut down. And when you do construction and all of that, you can't be over the property line.
There's certain parameters and stuff you have to keep.
And I don't know how they plan on doing that, though. Do you shave off an inch of the house? Like,
they have to basically reconstruct everything, and because if they go, the plans are set for one thing, and if you basically have changed from the plans, it's like you took more than you were supposed to at the bank. So no. So she's really there on somebody else's property if she's over by an inch.
I know, but how do you correct that? An inch? Do you take that corner of the house or that piece of the house and cut it off, or you got to tear that whole part down and rebuild
to get the that, or she gonna have to try and buy some property from the person next door. I think she could do that too.
I mean, an inch. I was like, y'all really did this? An inch?
And it happens because there was somebody here in Savannah. They did that and they made them shut it down. It was like, nope.
Wow. Yeah, Shanice's aunt. I didn't think that the inspector was Shanice's aunt, but they did give Shanice's aunt a new look, because when she first came, she was looking real homely, and then she came back this time, she was looking real fly with the hair and the makeup. So they did their thing on her. But
I should have let her keep her dreads. I love her dreads in one of her pictures she had, but I don't know how old that one was.
Oh, let me see.
I guess that was a little too ethnic, maybe. I don't know.
It could have been, but this scene right here, which I thought was like super funny after that happened, I was like, okay, here we go. Let me find it.
Yeah, you're right. She's trying to get a contract. But I mean, she's been in so many things anyway. I mean, she's been in Tyler stuff, and she started out with Tyler stuff, didn't she?
Did she? I don't think I've ever seen
Yeah,
her
no,
before.
she's been in a bunch of stuff. Wasn't she in that one that you were in? I thought she was.
Have nots.
Yeah, I thought she was in that.
She.
Because what's her name again?
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, I've seen she's been in a bunch of stuff. So
Have nots was so long ago when I don't know. Don't call me the line, y'all. But Kat was sitting there loving every minute of it. Loving every minute.
Crystal R. Fox, right? Isn't that her name?
I guess.
Hannah. She was Hannah.
Okay. So Kat got her digs in and so she can stop when she's there. And that was the greatest, wonderful thing. But let's go back to Leslie. Let's talk about Leslie before we go to commercial break. Because Leslie is really tripping and on one.
Yes, she is.
And what she did made absolutely no sense whatsoever. And I'm trying to find it. And maybe I won't. Well, I'll just go here. Chelsea and Madison were planning their wedding, and this young lady decided to Watusi herself over there.
Watusi, yes, she did.
And listen to their wedding plans and then hijack them. Because she planning a wedding for
imaginary.
Eva, an imaginary wedding.
Imaginary.
For Eva. Eva done told her back off. But she goes over there and listens to all of the wedding plans and decides that, you know what? I'm about to hijack everything they doing because clearly the Duprees know how to throw an event.
Yeah. She talk about them bad, but
she says, hey, they got the goods and I want what they got. And that means taking the wedding plans. And I'm like, seriously, sis? All the little things. I was hoping at some point in that moment they would realize she was back there and they would just start feeding her a bunch of stuff.
That's what I was hoping was going to happen. That they were going to feed her a bunch of mess.
And then they was just doing stuff, especially when they started talking about the burning clavicles or the dancing clavicles or whatever.
I was like, is she going to really? I'm like, you really took them too? I didn't think she was going to take them. I was like, wow. But I love her skirt. That was the skirt I was talking about. I love.
Oh yeah, no, I figured it out.
I was
Keisha was saying she loved it too. It was beautiful. I want one. I don't want. I like the green.
But I can't wear it in the. You can't do it in the summer. But it's cute. I'm like, I want it for winter now coming up. But
that is the question. Curtis, I saw in another group, they were saying, let's really sit here and talk about how much money Leslie has. Because the only thing that we saw was that $1 million check. Mm-hmm. Now, the question is, how often do these checks come? Is this a monthly check? Now, if you're getting $1 million every month, then I can see how you acting.
Because we totaled this one time in our it was one of our episodes. We went through and tried to kind of finagle how much we thought it was. But she's spending money like water.
She is spending left and right, saying money is no object. So does that mean that this check is coming once a month?
But she gonna blow it. You're right. She is.
But it's been now how long? Let's say realistic in Beyond the Gates time. It's been about 6 months.
What was it?
maybe
October?
about 6 months. Yeah, so I'm saying, so maybe about 6 months worth of time she's been getting these checks. So that means if she was getting them every month, she had about $6 million. So definitely at this point in the game, she's definitely blown through at least 2 of them.
But I mean, she still hadn't built the house. The houses that I'm thinking that are behind the gates are at least a couple $1 million houses. So for you to tear down a house, that's going to cost how much? And then build it back up.
Right. But I'm saying she wrote a check to the country club.
And then the check, right.
To the check to the country club to build the thing. So I'm sure that was probably at least $1 million for them to let her keep her membership. The house that she's building probably is at least $1.5 million. So that's $2.5 million.
She done tore down a house, so that's I'll put that at maybe 500,000. So 3,000.
Maybe at $3 million now.
Yeah, $3 million.
She put money into the Phoenix Street project.
Mm-hmm.
Bought
a bunch of clothes.
She bought a bunch of clothes, but she got the center with Joey's money, so that's probably at least another $2 million, maybe. She bought the apartment, the condominium.
Mm-hmm.
That Eva and Peaches live in, which we ain't seen Peaches no more.
Peaches in a minute, so
she living in a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably at least a good $100,000. Well, maybe not $100,000. She probably done spend about $50,000.
I don't know how much daggone Ted done spent up
Ted
all his
blowing a lot of money living up in that hotel too.
I'm like, rent a house already, Ted.
You need to get up out of there because that's a good lot about of money. You'd have been a year in a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she should be about out of money. She should be.
Yeah, she should be.
She's in my mind spent about $4 million already, and like I said, if her check is monthly,
to
she
keep
up
$1 million,
she got about $6 million. So,
hey Z,
she got about two left, about $2 million left. And
but like he was saying, he said, when did she start the trust and how? They never say. So this is just going to be an imaginary amount that we get constantly.
Well, they keep saying that they keep saying that it's very lucrative and all of that. Z, I need you to send me a DM and tell me what you do professionally, please, at some point this weekend. If you could send me a DM, I'd appreciate that. She keeps saying she made investments and all of those things, which would triple the amount that she actually put in. So unless she's making it go every month, that way she can hurry up and get it over with. Because I don't think she was paying Barbara's family that money every month. I think maybe it was like every 6 months, twice a year kind of thing. But now that she is doing, maybe she's doing every month since Leslie's blowing through it, she wants to hurry up and get it done. That way, once I give you the last check, this it. And Leslie's so non-business savvy, I'm gonna say, she blowing through like the money is endless, not knowing what the end is. She think that for the rest of her life, she gonna be living off of Auntie Anita. And she has not made an investment yet that is giving her a return on her investment. She hasn't done anything that's gonna make her money yet.
Yeah, she really hasn't. I'm like, you needed to buy some real estate.
She started some kind of business because
she should have had some rental properties or something by now, really.
Right. She's trying to be there, keep up with the Joneses, keep up with the Duprees, but not realizing their investments. She hadn't done any kind of investments, anything to return. She hadn't done a business that's going to make money. All you did was try to upstage everybody and do this Phoenix project. That doesn't make money. That's going to keep draining money over time. So Leslie, baby girl.
Yeah, you need to.
What's up with this money? But she plans this imaginary wedding, takes up all the dates, put down deposits for all.
Put down deposits of all things. That's
and then bust in on Eva and Isaiah sitting there naked as two Jaybergs and sit down and have a conversation with these two people.
I'm sorry. I love my mama, but I would have to be kicking her out. You're like,
First
no,
of all,
you got to go.
why Eva hadn't changed the locks? You know your mama cuckoo. Why haven't you changed the locks?
Really?
I don't think it's about what Chelsea ever did to her, Curtis. I think it's like you said, her trying to keep up with the Duprees and beat them to it. So it's not anything about Chelsea, but Chelsea is a Dupree. And you want her daughter, she wants her daughter to have the best of everything. And the times that they're saying it must be the best time of the year, it must be that. So let me pack it up so they cannot do this. So I don't think it was about Chelsea personally. It was just, like you said, keeping up with the Duprees. But Eva, you need to change your locks.
Please do.
If you're not going to change the lock, put a padlock on additional or a chain on the door.
Give
so that
Elisa,
even if she do try to open the door, she can't get the door all the way open. And
I say get one of them sticks that go in the door and don't let the door open all the way. It's like, what? Eva, open the door, baby.
She need that. And also,
a dog.
Eva, I mean, I know you at home, and it ain't for me to say what you do, but you got a bedroom back there. Why y'all always?
Now, you know, this is the new couch. You know our couches. We love our couches at the gates now.
Why y'all up on these couches?
They love the couches at the gates. At first, it was at the what you call it house, the guest house with Chelsea and Tomas and Kat, and now we over here all the time on this night. It's a nice green one though. I do like it. It's kind of plush.
Zakia said that stick works. It do work. My daddy got one. It do
yeah,
work.
I like my stick too. So yeah.
But the audacity to come in and sit down and talk to your daughter and her boyfriend just finished having sex, and you come sit in the room with them like they
all in the funkiness of it. Yep. And like the just had sex on too. Most people are like,
and then say, I seen it all, hanging from the chandelier and everything you got. I seen it all. I'm like, are you serious right now,
Leslie? That woman is special.
Mama!
I know. All she keeps saying is, Mama!
Mama, go! Go on the other side of the door. Mama! Go! I'm like, oh my God. Seriously? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The amount of prayers I keep praying for Leslie, she keep getting worse and worse. She's done. So she has this conversation after they get themselves together, and she comes back. She had the audacity to circle back. And she's talking to Isaiah, and Isaiah says, listen, chill out. I do love your daughter. I like her a lot, but we're not there yet. So can you please
back off and stop stressing her?
Stop stressing Eva and back up and let us do our thing.
And I like that he basically took that initiative to sit there and just, it's like, no, you go ahead, babe. I'm going to sit here and chill with your mom. And so, and have that conversation with her, because he seemed to actually have calmed her little butt down.
Maybe.
Some. But yeah, I don't know why she even went over to Ted. What is Ted going to do with Leslie? Ted been trying to deal with
Ted can't do nothing with Leslie, but she goes there, please help me over there. Help me with Mama.
Yes. You're the only one that can pretty much deal with your mama. Girl, please. I
thought you were sick. Oh, yeah. Well, my headache still
I feel better now.
Anyway, yeah, I feel better now. What is it you want me to do, Eva, about your crazy behind mama? I don't know. And then this one here,
that sunshine thing on her chest with that dress.
Kat, I like you, but you was wrong for this. If Isaiah want to marry Eva, that's his business.
Yes. But she is always.
I think you moving too fast and you doing this, and she already done roped you in, and you got this and this. And he's like, whoa, what you talking about? We're not engaged. What? She took all the plans from Chelsea. What? Well, sorry. I don't know nothing about none of that.
I don't know nothing about that. That's her mama's doing. Well, you see what you marrying into if you, and then he's sitting there looking at her like, I think he can handle Leslie. I mean, somewhat, but yeah. I think he still got the kahunas to do it though. That one there. But why was he sitting up there talking about no, like he was enticed?
He looked at it. He checked it out.
Yeah.
He checked it out now. I caught that. Ted did a little.
Like, no. I was like, what do you mean?
He was tempted.
He was thinking about it for a second.
He looked at it like he was gonna palm it right quick. He said, no.
For a second, he was like, no. I'm like, no. You really thought about it for 1 second. You did. I'm like,
he thought about it. The way he looked, that's no. I was like, Shanice that walked in at that moment.
Oh my gosh, there would have been another fight. There's a second fight about the same thing.
Absolutely hilarious.
I feel
like Turtleneck Ted would have been Turtleneck Ted probably would have. But this one here was salivating. He did, Sakia. He was like, yeah. He said, nope.
He got up and moved. Yep, there you go. Get up and move.
He thought about it. He definitely thought about it. He most definitely thought about it.
Oh,
and I said, Lord.
Even after he learned that she's still in the same building as he is with the hotel, you still there. I don't understand.
He should have been out. And Shanice should have demanded that he leave at this point.
Been like, I found you a couple of apartments that you could basically stay in and some housekeepers to basically help you to pick up the slack.
Yeah.
And this dog right here to be in the front yard so Leslie can't come in the house.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. Well,
all for the same price that you're paying for this hotel room.
Honey, they move out already. He was thinking with the wrong brains, Zakia. He was absolutely was. Yeah. He absolutely was.
Wrong head. Yep. Wrong.
So y'all listen, we're gonna come right back. We just talking. And we're gonna do some trivia. And y'all go ahead and put your answers in the trivia. Angela's gonna let us know who did what. And
got my pen ready. Let's go. Let's go.
Right. We will be right back.
Yeah. When I finish with you, 23-hour lockdown. Very good. Oh, yeah. How you doing? How are you?
Best empanadas.
Oh yeah? You guys tried it?
Yeah, so my horizontal line is a little off. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold tight.
we're back. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all put the answers in, and Angela will let us know later who did what. All right. Going back into Fairmont Crest. So we had a opening of the clinic. And they said that it was a wonderful time. They didn't show it to us, of course, but it was a wonderful event. And everybody said Leslie did such a wonderful time and it was great. And they decided to celebrate at Uptown. And here at Uptown, Deanna got to meet Joey.
Yep.
And as you can see, she really wasn't feeling.
Nope. She was being right nasty, rude little thing.
I was happy we finally got Deanna, and Deanna came to town, but Deanna came and was no nonsense. She was no nonsense. And she let Madam Vanessa have it. Well, first of all, Vanessa was wrong. And we know that Vanessa been wrong, but Vanessa, you didn't have to walk Joey out. You know where he go. You know where he's at. You know where you can find him. You could have said, Joey, I'll talk to you later. See you later, and let Joey leave. But no, you had to go outside on the step like nobody
told you. Everybody told you that this was not a good idea.
You had to go out there, follow him, and then proceed to kiss him outside the door.
So, yeah.
And Deanna looking right there at the door. You could have said, Joey, thank you for coming. Thank you for what you did for me and my family. And I will see you when I see you. And boom, that would have been the end of that.
Business later or some other time, something.
I understand it too, Curtis.
I said that too. I would never talk to my mama like that. In public too? Oh, heck no. I'd have been picking up my teeth off the floor.
Well, you see how Vanessa handled it. She is not one of those mamas.
Yes, she ain't. But
she is one of those mamas.
Yeah. Because that ain't my mama.
Because that for sure is not my mama.
The first, what did she say? She raised her voice, whatever she said the first time. It'd be like, no, ma'am, you're right.
My mama, and God bless her. Happy birthday, mama. Today's my mama's birthday.
Happy birthday, mama.
My mama would have said, who you talking to?
Yep. No, I don't think you would have said that.
She would have said, what you just say? Who you talking to?
It's been a whole slap.
What you say? And before you get ready to say, that's what I thought you said. And when you woke up on Tuesday and said, what happened?
What happened? Where am I?
Where am I? And what happened? The last thing I said, I thought I remember I had said, and now here I am, and I don't know where I'm at. And how many days later is it? That's what would have happened in my house. I would have just woke up and she would have said, baby, you want something to eat? You took a nasty fall.
Yep. You took a nasty fall. Yeah, you need
that would have been. Exactly.
You need something to eat. You want something to eat, baby.
Yeah, I got some soup going. They beat you and then they feed you. That's how it goes.
Yep. They beat you, then you need something to eat.
And then they feed you, give you something to eat and send you to bed. That's what they do. Tear you up and then give you a hamburger or something crazy. Or then say,
you don't speak that out loud. You can, you mumbling because you mumble too, and you
don't be mumbling under your breath. What was that?
Yep, what you got to say? Yeah, you see, you don't do that either. No.
Yeah, try to tell you still love. Yeah, after they done drug you across the floor, they want you to know they love you. It hurt me worse than it hurt you. I don't think so.
Yep, I told Solomon that the other day. I said, "Yep, I love you, boo. I do. I still love you, boy."
I mean, oh my God, she got away with bloody murder.
Yes, she did. Cause
you see them curls in the back of Deanna's head. a patch would have been missing because my mom would have grabbed me by that whole little afro and swung me around in Uptown and across them tables, and everybody would have been like, wait, Vanessa, stop, wait, but let her go.
Let her
That's
go.
Turn her loose, Vanessa, turn her loose. She had a handful of that hair.
She need Doug's mama to come and see about her grandchildren.
I mean,
Doug's mama,
somebody, come on. And him and Nicole. Now wait a minute. Now, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go. Wait a minute.
Okay, my bad.
Nicole, you didn't know, baby. Nicole, okay, just calm down. Let's just take this somewhere else. Everybody just bring it down. Just bring it down. No. She said, you sure are serving it up.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what? Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, that was
She's
nasty.
not wrong, however. She wouldn't have no teeth in her mouth. But one, she wouldn't have to have that conversation with me because it wouldn't happen. But if she did, she would have been picking her teeth up out the floor.
Yeah, she would have.
There was a way that she could have handled it, but she said before, I'm sorry,
so much better.
What's been coming up has just been coming out lately, and she's been grieving. But you showing that the fact that you didn't even think about coming at her like that, you don't have no respect for her on a normal day.
Right.
Because I wouldn't come out. Let me tell y'all, I have so much respect. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say my parents don't infuriate me in times because they do.
They do.
But any time that I have ever thought that I disrespected my mother or my father, or I've gotten heated enough to where I hung up the phone, I call right back and say, I'm sorry. I disrespected you. I did not honor you with my words, and I apologize. And most of the time they say, oh, we ain't paying you no attention, or you don't owe us no apology. It's okay. But I said, no, I have to honor my parents. And what I did just now was very disrespectful, and I apologize. I do it every single time.
It might take me a minute to call Rose back and say that, but I will do it eventually.
I can't say that.
I cannot. If I go
to
there,
the effect of an apology.
However, I never did nothing like what she. Well, first of all, any altercation like that, one, I have been grown and in my own home,
and in a different household or a different different venue somewhere.
And two, it ain't never been on no stuff like that in public in front of people. Girl, bye.
In public in front of people, no. Yeah.
No,
been
none of it. Never, ever, no.
Ever.
Deanna is just showing that's what she used to doing.
See, exactly. She
used to
not
be,
necessarily. I don't think that necessarily means that's what she's used to doing, because you also, she's acting out.
You wouldn't have came up at her mama if she wasn't used to coming at her
like that. I guarantee you she wouldn't have came at Doug like that.
But I don't know that she's ever come at her mama like that, not the way her mama's reacting. I think they're acting like this is out of character for her.
No. She's always had that
Vanessa is talking,
always been at that
and the
level.
way that Donnell is talking is that she's acting out of character.
Okay, I'll give you that. But that would have been her first and last time.
Right, and I agree with that. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that's right at all. I'm just saying I don't think that this is how she comes at her all the time, because they definitely have both said that she's been acting out of character.
Okay, I'll give her that grief. I will give her grief.
But she still been snatched.
But she would have been grieving.
Most definitely.
She would have been grieving with an ice pack across her eye.
She still would have been slept dead till Tuesday.
She would have been on the plane, on the train to Banneker like this. Yeah. While she grieving.
What happened?
Dang, I think I let my mouth speak before my mind said what I was supposed to say. And what is it that I said that I'll make sure I don't ever say again? Because this is
no, Curtis. I don't think that would ever happen. That would be horrible.
Yeah, that would be kind of out there. Stranger things have happened.
That would be reaching. That's a lot.
This is not Flowers in the Attic.
What's the other one? What's the one we were watching with the stripper that became the CEO? What show is that?
Stripper that became the CEO.
What you talking about?
The one we were watching at Sabrina's house in the beginning.
Oh,
that sounds like a Tubi movie.
Beauty and Black.
I'm about to say that sounds like Tubi.
Yeah, Beauty and Black. That's Tyler Perry. That's Tyler.
Beauty and Black or Black?
Yeah, Beauty and Black is Tyler Perry.
Is it Tyler?
Yes,
I did
Yeah,
not
it
know that
is.
was Tyler.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You
Tyler,
couldn't
you
tell
punchy.
that was Tyler's.
I did not know that was Tyler.
Yeah,
I
Beauty and Black
didn't.
is a Tyler Perry thing.
My coworker said the other day, she was like, she can't stop watching. I said, "Ooh, girl, I had to put that down for a minute. That
I
was
hadn't
too much.
finished season 1, to be honest.
I
It's too much.
had to,
Once
I
they
had
took
to
the
put
break,
that down for a
I
minute.
watched
That
it
was
up
too
to the
much."
break. Once they came back from the second half of season 1, I did not pick it back up again. I said, you know what? I can't do it. My spirit can't take no more.
Yeah, I couldn't take it.
I
I was
left
like,
it
that was
right
Not
too
there.
your
much.
spirit is it that bad?
My spirit couldn't
Watch
take no
it.
more of that right
So
there.
It's, yo, you haven't watched that one yet? Oh,
I'm
girl.
not a big Tyler Perry person. I can only do so much of Tyler Perry stuff
That's on a
because
different level of Tyler.
That's
That's
a
what I'm
whole
saying.
I
different level
understand,
of
but see,
something
this
I
is
just
and,
wasn't
and
used
and
to.
forgive me if I offend. I'm sorry, but Ursula, I've said this to you before. Tyler Perry, especially in his hefty dramas and series and movies and stuff like that, will pay one good strong actress, and then the rest of them look like they pulled them out the line at the Walmart, and they can't act, and I can't deal with bad acting, but so much.
Not at the line of the Walmart.
I'm just saying. Now,
At the line at the Walmart.
I'm
With
sorry
Jacob
if
in
I
his
offended
yellow
anyone.
sweatshirt.
Well,
But
I
that's
will
how I
say
feel.
this. I will say this.
They had a
Taylor,
cast.
Thank
the
you.
one who
Yes.
played
Lazy writing with
Taylor,
beginner actors and a couple of veterans. Exactly.
okay,
That is the formula.
Taylor, who plays Kimmy in that, is a Sora Keisha. I did a set manage of a movie we did called Mosaic. You guys can find Mosaic on Amazon, and Taylor was the lead actor in that. And I was the production manager on that movie. You can find it, and it has Starletta Dupois. It's got her. It's got a couple of great actors in there, and Taylor was in it. So she is a Sora, so I'll give her our support on that. She's from Atlanta. She's going to be joining the cast now of Reasonable Doubt for this season. So she's moving past the Tyler Perry hemisphere, and I give her flowers there for that. So congratulations to Taylor for that. But the show itself, it was too much. But anyway, so Donnell goes after her. They have the conversation of you need to calm down, you need to dial it back, whatever, whoop de whoop de whoop. And then Donnell goes and speaks to Kat, who lets it out of the bag that Joey owns Heart Attach. Kat is always in the middle of something, somewhere.
She didn't do it intentionally. She didn't do it intentionally.
No, she didn't. But I'm just saying, all the tea always fall out of Kat mouth.
She just like her sister. She talked too much.
All the tea always
talk too much too.
The tea always fall out of Kat mouth. Always, forever, and a day.
And her sister, both of them the same.
Yeah,
she ain't know it was a big secret. Everybody in town knows
it. It wasn't a big secret
because I think Deanna took somebody. She went on Heart Attack.
She went on a date with. She went on a date with Diego.
Yeah,
she went on a date with Diego, didn't she?
She was supposed to, and I think that Vanessa, she changed the plan and had her go to a show with her or something. So that's how that got around. But speaking of that, Kat moves in with the Grands. Now, is this a good idea?
I think
Tomas didn't think so.
I mean, I agree with Tomas. I mean, there's part of me that if she genuinely is there to help, okay. But the other part of me is you 30 damn years old, go get your own place. Yeah, it ain't like you can't
you have money. You have money, so what is the problem?
It ain't like you can't afford to get your own place. You got family money and Chelsea Cat money. There's no excuse.
You think she's just scared to grow up?
Yes.
You think she's scared of being alone?
That's what it boils down to.
She's scared of being alone. Because she dare not go back to Nicole's house because she said my mama's in her hot girl summer.
Oh no, she said mama outside and I ain't trying to watch it.
Yeah, mama's outside. I can't go home and I can't live in a hotel room with my father.
Look, mama be in the bedroom sofa on top of the water bed, the kitchen hallway.
Nicole is living her best life.
Yeah, she living her best life. Got a whole house to do it in too.
But Chelsea
and keys to a new one.
She took Vanessa through all of that rigor and roll.
Yeah.
And then you go and live with the Grands.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it's
how
her
long
prerogative
before?
to basically say, but I'm like,
How
you
long
could have had an
before they
apartment.
get tired of her, like they got tired of Martin? Because they ushered him up out of there real quick. Martin wasn't there 3 weeks before they said.
Well, I don't think they were necessarily tired of him so much as
they
they
wanted
wanted
him
him to
back with it. They
reconcile with
wanted,
his husband.
yeah, they wanted him to work it out and basically, stop trying to hide.
That's why
behind
they
everything.
pushed him out.
I mean, they were. It was maybe a little bit, but I think it was more so. Look, you need to go get your life. Get your husband.
I mean, my grandparents would let me stay. I mean, I stayed whole summers with them. They love the grandkids. And you come around. You say you come in, they can't come on.
Oh, my mama
But for
said
her
that.
but see, this is the thing, though. The issue isn't just I'm gonna come stay with y'all for a little bit while I figure out what I'm gonna do, save some money, blah blah blah. This heifer talking about damn remodeling the whole left wing.
Yeah, talking about I got a much better use for that space up there. So come get your exercise equipment. I'm like, wait, what?
I mean, I'm sure there's another room you can do whatever with the
And I thought that it was disrespectful to say there's so many entrances in and out of that wing. You can come when you want to, Tomas. How you sneaking a man in and out your grandparents' house?
And I agree with Tomas. You want my 30-year-old ass sneaking up in the house?
Sneaking, exactly. You want me to sneak in and out of your grand's house? You don't think they gonna notice my car in the yard?
Tomas said you ain't gonna have them looking at me any kind of way.
Exactly. Sneaking up in there and spending the night over there in the wing with you. I'm not doing that.
Whole thing is
I wasn't mad at Tomas today. He was right.
No, I wasn't mad about that.
I think Tomas at this point, I don't think he's necessarily using her anymore. I do think they both have genuinely grown real feelings. But I agree with him from the standpoint of one, not letting her move in just off the strength of, oh, I ain't got nothing else to do now. So can I come take you up on your offer?
Right.
Two, wanting her to grow the hell up and get her own space or whatever. I don't have a problem with Tomas's problem with this because I agree with him.
Right. No, definitely.
Hell, even Eva got her own place, Kat. Dang.
Yes, I mean, really. But Eva she is way more mature than Kat. She's got more life experience and everything else. So Kat is still living in a high school world. And just, I think she's just not there yet. That's why I was wondering, did she go to college?
Yeah, she went to college.
Kat went to college?
They talked about her having a business degree.
Okay, well then.
When she was working for 10.
Okay. She must have stayed at home and just went back and forth because apparently she didn't go anywhere.
Picture Kat Richardson not having a degree.
Well, that's
but I'm like, college you usually get a little bit more independent. And I'm like, she's just not that.
We've never been in college as a Dupree.
Yeah.
We ain't had no choice but to go to college and get more independent. There is a difference. Did you have money automatically being direct deposited in your account at whim?
You saw me at that daggone desk working every day.
Okay, and you stayed on campus, correct? If I remember correctly. Okay, and you drove what?
I didn't drive until way later.
Okay, so you could get your own car, right? Again, I say we are not the same. We are not the same as Kat Richardson.
No, we are not.
Our independence was found from a different need.
Yeah.
We had to find our independence.
Let's shift for just a second and talk about how, with that in mind, how her and Tomas are navigating their relationship versus how Eva and Isaiah are navigating their relationship. I think Isaiah and Eva's relationship, to me, reads more authentic.
Yeah, it does.
I won't say that because I think, and I say I agree, but devil's advocate, we're looking at it from the lens of we saw where Kat and Tomas's relationship started. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so we are biased from that aspect because we saw one, him being halfway into Eva, halfway into Kat. Two, initially his intentions were not pure, and neither were hers because she just wanted him so Eva couldn't have him. So that, I think that has tainted our view of their relationship. Now, I think they're definitely in a better place now The issue now is Kat's immaturity.
Mm-hmm. She's definitely immature, and when she's showing that whole virginity aspect of her life, and not even just the virginity, the fact that she doesn't know how to navigate a relationship, a real relationship, which is why he peeped it and not let her move in with him. Like, that's going to be a mistake, even though, you know, it was his idea initially, but that was just because of Bill. He went there because of Bill. But the whole way that Isaiah is navigating Leslie, and the whole way that he went to Joey to ask for permission to tell Eva what was going on.
He's definitely being very intentional in his efforts with Eva.
Yes, I thought that was great. And the fact that he's like, you know what, I like this woman in my life enough that I need to come clean so that nothing comes out about me later that messes it up. He's being very forthcoming. And I like that. Even this
about that undercover operation.
Huh?
I said he might want to let her know about that undercover operation he got going on.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But I love this. I love this dress she had on too. This whole little outfit for Eva was all that for me. The boots and everything.
Green with the boots. I'm
gonna get there where I can get the boots up over.
And it matched the couch again. And look, it matched the couch again.
I want Eva's hair back when we first met.
That's Eva. What I just said. I'm not loving this weave. I want her hair back normal looking. Mm-hmm. Like it looks like a weave now.
Yeah, because it's like a shag.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
back when she first came, it looked really, really good.
Just take that one out and leave her hair the way let her natural hair be. You don't need it.
She has beautiful natural hair.
Yeah, I think that's.
I don't know why they switched to this and they just keep this up here. I'm like, why?
And they going further and further and further to the edge with her makeup too. I want them to dial it back a little bit.
I just want her, if you're working, first of all, my whole issue with whoever is styling Eva, she works in the hospital in a doctor's office.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, Allie.
She is not dressed or made up for the part.
And I get it
for that matter. It was all short skirts, and
it's always hot girl summer in Ted's office.
She's just as appropriate as Haley is in the law office. She's not.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. Even though that is Eva's style of dress and her boho-ness, that's not office appropriate to me because you see the bra and all that. That's
right, and you can have your own style and still be appropriate.
Allie, now leave the girl relationship alone now. It's not their fault.
Hold on now. I got to speak on my brother's behalf now. You worry about your own relationship now. Look,
I like their relationship.
Peaches and cream over there right now.
I like their relationship. She need to come a little bit more professional to work. That's all. But speaking of professional, let's just talk about this for a second. I want to hear y'all's thoughts before I say anything.
That's my thoughts. That's the post. Where Kyle at?
He's coming in the door in a minute, remember? And then she basically told
Kyle came in and said, "Did you find my watch I left?"
I know Kyle was wrong for that.
Kyle is petty, and I love every minute of it. I love the petty. Love the petty. She didn't love the petty, but I love the petty.
First of all, Nicole is dead wrong, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my first nomination of the night. And it is Nicole Dupree. How are you playing in these men faces like you playing and expect that they not supposed to feel some kind of way about it? And they just supposed to act like
do it to us all the time.
She act like she got a Bridgerton dance card on her arm, and they just supposed to just
going back and forth,
and it's all supposed to be fine. And then meanwhile, She spread eagle for the both of them. How they not supposed to feel some type of
be upset about something
and
like
then
that?
You got the nerve to try to check them when they get in their feelings.
I agree with Shanice's aunt. It's a whole hot mess going on at that.
Yeah, it is a hot mess.
Look, instead of what's the director's name?
Leanne.
Joey's sister. Instead of Leanne being up in Haley's face, she need to go talk to Dr. Dupree and tell her, look, ma'am, you causing too much drama.
You are inappropriate.
We're gonna have to put a policy in place with the human resource department about inter-office relationships.
Because you're doing a lot.
You're doing too damn much, ma'am.
She's doing a lot. And I mean, yes, she has the right to explore her sexuality. We as women, we don't get to do that. I'm the first one to say, do you, boo? But you cannot keep checking these men and expect that they just supposed to sit in line and wait to pull a number to when you decide to take, okay, Carlton, you got me this week. Okay, Kyle, I'm going to be with you next week. Okay, Carlton, call me tomorrow.
That's a lot.
Kyle, and then you know about it.
That's what I was about to say. It's not like they're both in their own individual space. They have to watch you do this in their face.
Exactly.
That's not cool.
And it's not cool. Y'all all bump into each other every single day, and I'm supposed to know that me and you was just on top of the dresser last night, and now I walk in and you kissing Kyle. I'm not supposed to feel
you had your tongue down my throat 5 minutes ago.
I'm not supposed
to. Why are you grinning in his face?
But see, that's the thing. This is a weird dynamic with the people in sexuality these days. It's so much, different. And see, I hate us to put us in that. You sounded real old just now the way you said that. We getting old, I guess so, because it's like I just
y'all young folks.
Yeah, y'all young folk be doing all this crazy. I don't understand.
But he come back to apologize. He come back to apologize.
But they basically taking their cues from young folk writing. So yeah.
He come back and like his feelings was wrong. He wasn't wrong.
No, his feeling wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong. He was trying to get that thing back.
He said he needed some of that tomorrow.
He said he wanted to get back up in there. Then gave her the keys to the kingdom.
My goodness.
I mean, but Nicole, come on. She on the block. I'm sorry. She has got the number one nomination for me. I'm sorry, because you want to be the renowned, respected doctor. You are not acting that way. You are not being a lady.
And see, that's my issue with her is I get it. You know, you're tired of being held to this way that you've been seen. However, you can do whatever you do and do it more discreetly. She's not being discreet at all.
At all. And I understand, and this is what I tell my clients all the time, especially the ones that I have who date multiple women. And they date multiple women in the places they work and whatever. And then when the people in the places they work realize that they date, and it becomes a whole mess. And I say, okay, if that's what you're going to do, then now it is your responsibility to make sure those women know that they are not the only one. And that you are just dating them casually, them and other people too. They don't necessarily have to know who it is, but they have to know that you are dating multiple people. But when you go out and you make every one of these women feel like they are exclusive, and then they bust you with somebody else, that's when you had a problem. So I appreciate Nicole being open and honest about, you're not the only person I'm dating, but I think it's extremely messy with them all in the same workplace. They're supposed to say, what you don't eat where you poop. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that your ex-husband is there also.
And your ex-husband is there also.
Yeah, very messy.
And the fact that one of the people is your husband's best friend and partner. Like, you just, how messy could you have gotten? You just got all the way messy.
Messy, yeah.
And that, to me, I think it tarnishes your pristine reputation, because you want to tell
everybody. I think that's what she's trying to do. She's tired of the pristine. I think
maybe, but my point is, How I'm taking relationship advice from you, and you don't have your stuff together. How am I taking your advice? How can you tell me what to do as a therapist? And this what you got going on.
And you got all this
That's
mess
how I'm
going
looking
on.
at you.
But she's looking at it as she's the one in control. So she is in control, but it's still a messy situation.
She's not in control because these two men at each other's throat any chance they get. They on the basketball court hurting themselves.
She can drop them anytime. She like, I don't have to. This is not my problem. I basically am getting what I want. That's what she's doing right now. It's about her. Not about family, not about children, not about husband. It's about her. So
and that's fine. And it can be about you, but you still can carry yourself with a little bit of grace.
No. I agree with y'all wholeheartedly. I just saying, yeah, the girl is
carry yourself with some grace, and your children shouldn't know that you outside to the extent that she outside.
That you know, my mama's in her hot girl summer and all that stuff.
My mama got a different man every night.
Different man every night. And she ain't wrong.
No, she is not wrong.
She is not wrong.
Well, she was wrong at that moment, but she foresaw the future.
She guess so. See, she was wrong. Y'all were talking about Shanice's auntie. Let's just go there for a second. Honey, did they turn her around or did they turn her around? When she first came to town, she did not look like this.
She was okay, but yeah,
she wasn't this. She was not this. She got a new weave. She got the makeup, face beat.
She went and got her hair in.
She got it all done, and now
they got her stylist on board. Her stylist finally got her contract, so they signed it, and she good now. So she didn't get her stylist.
She said she was just running in and out of town last time. This time she was coming to be about business.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she come in to swoop down now, and I love what she said to Leslie. And Leslie just looked at her like
that blue outfit is beautiful. That coat and
that was a power suit.
And it looks good on her.
It does. They got it right.
They've been on the point now with the fashion now, but that green skirt, yes, sir.
Yeah, all that. Leslie was rocking that. She loves leather. Leather is
Leslie does like leather.
Well, you know, that's leather. Bad girl. That's the bad girl image.
Yeah, she does that leather well. But let's talk about, I love what you just said, Keisha. You said bad girl. So let's talk about this right here. Honey, I hollered. The way that I hollered, she gave him that come down that Sinai Peak and smite the upside the head.
That was an Uncle Phil slap to the head for Will right there. That's what that was.
Smite you. She might as well just had a Bible in her hand.
Yeah.
You need Jesus. Randy. She said, I should have never
supposed to go to church, Randy. You were supposed to go to church in the Mullins house. That's what you were supposed to do.
He went to church.
No, she said, I missed the other part.
She said, I should have never let you share my pew. And said you was making all kinds of other sounds before. I want to know what the other sounds Randy was making. Was it hallelujah or what? Because I was like, wait, what you talking about, Mona?
Mona said she had to do some repenting when Cocoa Butter left from over there.
Mona thought she had a husband in the making, and I hate that for her.
I don't know what made her think that was about to be her husband.
I think it had a
what about the man said husband to you?
Randy said, I'm about to get into Lynette, literally and figuratively. Allie, I think so too, because she's going to get her heart broke. She already got her heart broke. And see, she was following Jan. But you can't follow Jan because Jan left the church, Mona. And Jan went on that love cruise, and Jan is following Ursula.
Look, and we ain't seen Jan's man.
That's what I'm saying. No. And Jan ain't been back to service since. So she let you she talked you out of coming on out the church house for a minute. And you can't do that. You yield not the temptation, Mona. You was a good church girl, and you need to stay there. And Randy is not it. As Allie says, the shenanigans that Randy is into is not aligned with you, Mona. Y'all do not align.
Look, so, they are not equally yoked.
They are not equally yoked. I am so sorry, Mona, but no, ma'am. This is not your husband. This is not your boyfriend. This is not your fling. This is not even your prayer partner. You pray for him. That's about all you can do. And smite thee upside the head as she just did. She should take notes from her and Nicole and find a man like her. Yeah. Mona, go to the pastor. If the pastor ain't married, date the pastor. If the pastor is married, tell him to point you to one of the deacons, and who not married, or one of the deacons' brothers, or somebody in the church, or one of the assistant pastors, or the youth minister. Somebody.
Isaiah and Ashley. How Isaiah? Wait, what? Hold up. Isaiah mama been messing with Joey?
Remember, we had said that before. I thought that Joey might be Isaiah.
Yeah, we said that before.
I said that
he's
before.
The baby, isn't he?
Town. I thought that maybe that might be a little something.
You think so?
It does seem a lot like father and son. And I think
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where people getting this Ashley stuff from. Just because she white?
Actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, they were saying that before that Ashley might have been, Joey.
Jan knows Joey Armstrong. She hasn't let on that she had anything with Joey Armstrong.
With Joey.
Jan knows who Joey is. So I don't. She hasn't put on that they had their paths have crossed before.
Mm-hmm.
I think there would be more of a hint of a relationship, being that he's dating her employer.
Yeah,
exactly, and that's what I'm saying. So I know that she doesn't. We haven't seen her father. I don't know that she knows him. She didn't grow up with him, but I don't think it's Joey because Jan knows.
Well, Joey. I'm saying Jan would have.
That's what I'm saying.
A certain type of way of her. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think that Joey is it. No.
I mean, being that Miss Hawthorne has not stepped up to speak for herself, I'm not going to accuse her of infidelity just yet.
Well, we don't know who she is.
Because we don't know who she is yet. So.
We don't know nothing about that woman yet.
We sure don't. But what I do know for a fact.
That was another slap that was heard around the world right there.
That her son is in danger. That's what I do know. Miss Hawthorne, if you know what I know, you better get your boy. I know your mother's intuition and your gut is churning. You better get your boy. Get your boy. And Naomi, in the dream she having, she is that the gut instinct. I knew it was a dream because she was way too calm to get that news.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I knew it was a dream when Danny came in to tell her, because Danny can't talk to the kids without Bill.
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. Something like that. And the way that she wasn't hysterical acting.
Yeah.
Oh, he died in the line of fire, baby, in the line of duty. And Elon called me. And then you just happened to show up right to the rinky-dink hotel they was at. No, ma'am. It didn't break my heart, Allie, because she wasn't crying hard enough for me for it to be true. So I said, nah, this is a dream.
Oh, Lord.
This is a dream.
This is
I was like, no, this is a dream. Because I'm like, did I miss an episode? What happened?
But that whole say goodbye and the way she hugged him here, now that was significant.
I told you he's going to be in a coma. I don't think they're going to kill him, but he's going to be in a coma.
You put him in a coma?
Somebody in a coma is coming to somebody. They booing this emergency room. They're coming up to the second floor of the emergency room. He gonna be shot.
Why you
Or
keep
another
telling me
kidnapping.
we
Could be
gonna have to
another
find
kidnapping.
a better place to start meeting? At least he took our advice and put some shades on, took them damn clear glasses on. At least he did that.
I just would like you to quit meeting with people in the freaking alley like nobody can see you.
Why Jacob can't take a phone call in his car? Instead, he got to get out the car and go to the alley to use the
go to the alley. First off, Jacob, I need you, Jacob, I need you to go on to Hulu and watch Memory of a Killer. And when he asked that little boy, and the little boy said, "I can't, they got eyes on me," and then end up dead, that's your future, Pookie. They got eyes on you.
Yeah. They done told him they watching him, and he can't go in his car and make the necessary phone calls when nobody can hear him. But he gets out of his car, goes to the alley, takes out his burner phone, and start calling people
and texting stuff.
It has never dawned on me to go down the street, get out my car, go behind the building, and call Keisha. Or my husband, or anybody. What I'm get out the car to make the phone call for?
An empty alley with an echo. You right, Curtis? With an echo.
And if they're watching
the car where nobody's around and no one can hear,
at least nobody can hear you. They see you in the car on the phone, but that's not that. But you in the territory where they say they're watching you in all the meeting spots and having sidebar conversations as if they may not be able to hear what you're talking about.
People.
Y'all ain't thinking this one through. Doug had his phone calls in the car. That's why Joey bugged the car, because Joey was talking in the car. I mean, Doug was talking in the car. That's why Joey bugged the car. Doug had enough sense to have his conversations in the car until he didn't when he's met up with Randy and Orphy Jeans when Randy's supposed to have been undercover. But Doug talked in the car. Yeah, my husband just rolled up, and you know why? Because there's salsa music playing outside, and I hear it. I know he just got home. God bless him. Anyway, do we have it? I think we've covered everything for the past 2 weeks. Is there anything that we have not discussed? I think we pretty much got everybody.
I don't think there's anything we're missing.
So with that, we're gonna go to break and reveal our trivia answers, and then this is that time, y'all, where you come in here and you nominate who should get the boot this week, who's being evicted from the gates this week. You go in here and you're going to tell us a name, and you're going to tell us why they should be put out of the gate this week. So don't forget, this is the time now while we go to break that you can
Jacob Aloysius.
Yes, Hawthorne is on.
How do you come up with these middle names?
I agree. He definitely gets an Aloysius, just like Theo Aloysius Huxley. Yes. We'll be right back, y'all, with the trivia answers. All right, Angela, who's our winner?
Hey, oh. Well, Allie, you too late. It was 10:30 when you answered. So Curtis got the first one at 9:44 with the watch for the first answer, but your second answer was wrong, Curtis. Z got the first and second. Well, she got the second answer at 9:45.
Curtis won and Z won.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 1 and 1.
Okay. Congratulations to you all for getting the answers right in the trivia. I'll give it. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll give him a hand clap.
Woo! I can't whistle like you.
All right, let me do Zakia and Curtis.
Oh, so now this year is going to be Zakia and Curtis for the tie. Allie and Bella was tied last time, going back to neck.
Mm-hmm. We just getting started. We got almost a whole
first day of spring, y'all. First day of spring. Ursula said it's 90-something degrees.
Huh?
Today.
I didn't know it was officially the first day of spring.
Yeah, March 20th is the first day of spring.
You know what's even better than the first day of spring?
What's better than the first day of spring?
That I get to plant my cucumber seeds tomorrow.
Oh, goodness. She's so happy.
Hey, Miss Lily.
You so excited. I texted you a minute ago. But Keisha, what's your weather? We had 75. What did y'all have?
We were 70-something. I was in Greenville all day. I just got back about an hour or two ago.
But it wasn't
we were in
cold
the 70s,
today.
like 76, I think.
Here in Vegas, it was a cool 95, which is scary because we're still in March and we're already at 95. Normally, last year, we didn't start hitting this weather until June. We start hitting this weather. We're hitting this weather now in March, and last week we were at 100. So this summer is going to be that summer. We're going to top that one we had of 2024 when we hit 120. I think this summer's going to hit that. So those sores coming out here, those sores who coming out here for Boulay in July, bring your little fan.
I'm planning on coming, but it all depends on that crayon and what happened with the crayon, if the crayon get melted or not.
The crayon
get melted. What? It's too hot.
That's what determines whether or not I get on a plane. If the crayon gets melted.
Oh Lord.
I ain't mad at you because we already experienced Vegas in the summer. That's a special heat right there.
Boulay on the inside. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Nominations. I saw Allie put honorable mention Bijou. I did see that. The person. So that's
Bijou.
Nicole is my nomination.
Wedding planner.
Bijou was the wedding planner who was just letting Leslie run.
I mean, she was just following. She was doing her black job. But I'm
not gonna let you do that to them, Allie. No.
Allie. Absolutely not.
Angela, who's your nomination?
I'm nominating Deanna. She's just disrespectful, rude, just nasty little child, but we know that, yeah. But she's never in the gates anyway, so it really doesn't matter because she's never home. So. And then Andre.
Back he gone.
And she said she ain't coming back.
My
second one is Andre. I know. I keep trying to move it so you don't, but I don't know. It was there and it was gone, and then I'm trying to.
Keisha.
Andre was the second one because he's leaving town. So, and I'm like, you need to not leave town.
But didn't he say last time when they were leaving town that he was going to take her with him? Next time he went,
he said that, and I was waiting on her to say, "Oh, I'm coming with you."
Yes, and she
Portside Pookie.
Yes, she doesn't have anything. And she have any pressing things happening right now for modeling? No.
No, but
And
she worried about her mama.
I mean, I get that too, but Nicole is
What
there.
about her mama?
Kat is living in there.
And she just what? She's still a thing away. Nope, can't see it that way. Let's try this one.
Keisha, who you
Nope, still
nominate?
see it.
I'm nominating Leslie for these wedding plans. For this this engagement that hadn't happened yet.
Yeah. Leslie is always gonna Leslie, but this was way out of line for Leslie.
Yeah, she done took her Leslie into another level.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. So right now the nominations are Nicole, Leslie, Bijou, and Deanna.
And Andre. No, Andre.
And Andre
I'll put Andre first.
I give Mona a citation for smacking Randy upside the head.
He need a good smack.
Mona got into her feelings, and she know that's the bad boy, and she's a church going girl. And Allie says Jacob. Yes, definitely Jacob.
Yes.
Allie says Zay need to go because he's low-key going along with Leslie's plans. I don't agree with him saying not to cancel the things, but I do agree with him saying let her throw us a party. But cancel those plans, that way Chelsea and Madison can get they.
Well, they said they were. They said they were going to let her pick the date, and then whatever date she didn't pick, they were going to basically have their party. So they're going to let her do. But I'm wondering, when are they going to come out and tell Chelsea and them, okay, you guys have this date? And when is this conversation going to happen so that everybody knows what's up?
They're not going to want to have it there if they're going to have a party for them there. They're going to want to go somewhere else at this point.
But it's a whole different day.
They should do. It don't matter. It's the same venue.
And that's the only venue they got a set for.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not like they're doing it the next day. They said the next
day. Uptown.
The
Right.
wedding going to be at the country club is where it's going to end up at.
Well, that's always probably. But yeah, I want to see this.
And they still took all the planners and musicians. Yeah, I wanted to see the burning clavicles or whatever them people.
Why in the world does Eva and Isaiah want the clavicles at they were?
That's why I was like, she even took the clavicles. I'm like, wow,
messy.
That was wrong. She was dead wrong for that.
Messy.
She was dead wrong for that. Do you need any more nominations, Keisha, or you think you got who goes?
Tell me all the nominations again. Let me get this in my brain.
Nicole, Jacob, Leslie, Deanna. Well, we'll give Deanna a citation because she don't live here no way. We'll give Mona a citation. But the real ones are Nicole, Jacob, Allie says Isaiah, Leslie. That's it. Did I get it right?
Okay. I'm ready.
Yeah, Leslie, Jacob, Nicole, Isaiah. And then citations for Jan and Mona. Not Jan, Mona and Bijou. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold on then. Who's going home?
Well, it's gonna be Nasty Nikki for me. Nasty Nikki.
Nikki is going home. Nicole has been evicted out of the gates. Nicole, here comes your ride. Saddle up, Roy. We're out of here. I think what she's doing is definitely eviction worthy.
Yeah.
Slide a Chris wedding invitation for Eva DSL and say, Allie, you need to just worry about the Naomi. She having them nightmares. You need to go console your girl. Oh God. Loud environment, sound levels. This watch, y'all. I'm trying to get it. Repeated long exposure can lead to permanent. Okay, I'm trying to learn this watch, y'all. Apple Watch users, y'all send me a tutorial because I don't know what to do with it. It's just here. All right, well, we don't have any songs for tonight. We mentioned the fashions while we were going. Yeah. So, performer of the week, Keisha.
Oh, did anybody stand out to me this week? I mean, there's one, but she always gets it, and we already know she's amazing. So,
who, Anita?
Yeah, but I'll give it to Bill.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I'll give it to Bill this week.
Yeah,
yes,
that was a good scene.
That conversation with him and Anita was Bill showed us his range. This week. That, and I did, like I said earlier, I definitely appreciated this scene. I think that scene, and when Chelsea was missing, when he talked to Danny and she was like, "Hey, go get my girl," and he was like, gloves off. All right. And then he still didn't do nothing, but I still appreciate the scene anyway, the gesture. Yeah. He sat there on the couch with everybody else, but I appreciated the gesture.
With Anita and, talking more about his mother and just, how he's looking at her and he sees she wants to quit. And then to top it all off, when he's standing in the vestibule, about in tears, and Kat walks in.
Yeah.
Girl, I think I might have shed one for that one.
Yeah. Like, oh. Yeah, when both of them did it, I did tear up. I did catch it in my eye. I was like, oh man, they got me with that one. Yeah, they did. Allie says Ariel is an honorable mention for what? I guess for her dream and her not being upset.
Oh, her dream acting. Like for what?
The lingering hug in the scene of her having to let him go.
Yeah,
I felt her pain with that. Yeah. She says Vernon when he said game on. Vernon tired of Leslie. I know that.
Yeah.
My prayer this week is for Anita that she wrapped this on up and that Auntie Warbucks fixes Anita.
Not Auntie Warbucks.
That's what Allie called the Auntie Warbucks.
My prayer is that Andre hurries up and gets his butt back home.
That's what I was gonna say.
Before too late.
That was my prayer.
All right, so let's slide on into final thoughts at this point, because this is where we are. So one of the final thoughts is, Andre, cut this trip short. Don't you stay for the home watch madness. Cut this trip short.
For real.
You can watch March Madness on TV.
Haley,
his homeboy had an emergency. An emergency ain't got to take the whole entire tournament.
Nah. Haley, if you're gonna get pregnant, do
find
it soon.
Somebody else to do it.
Do it soon. Do it real quick. If you're gonna get pregnant, Haley, do it soon. Because if not, Lynette is gonna turn up the heat on your man.
I don't think Bill would even go for that.
You didn't think we wouldn't have thought he went for Haley, but we see what happens. Stranger things.
No, I don't think he'll go for that because he's already suspicious of Lynette. Haley was just a little innocent, sexy young thing.
Yeah, he wouldn't sleep with Lynette because he already said he's suspicious of her.
He knows she's suspect.
Well, Haley, if you're gonna do it, do it. Come on and bring. But I'm gonna say this, and I could be wrong. I've seen, but some other things that I've seen of her and the way she was looking later, she was looking like she might have been pregnant for real. So the fact that they're talking about let's talk this baby again, they might be trying to write her real pregnancy in. Because Marquita Goins looks like she's a little swole for real. Next time you look at Haley, actually look at her. And I noticed that last week. I said, look like she might be peaking for real. I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like, in my opinion.
She's just bloated.
Any other final thoughts before we get out of here?
No. Just
no.
We'll see what happens
next week. Is there going to be is there going to be, Lord help me, Jesus? Are there episodes next week doing March Madness. Is March Madness moving to ESPN or is it staying on CBS?
That's what I want to know.
That's what we need to know, whether or not we are going. Keisha, you're frozen in time. We need to know.
Sorry, I was doing some research on whether or not homegirl's pregnant. My bad.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking at too. You are. I'm looking it up. So here's her real life husband. That's what I was.
I don't know that she has one. But y'all find out, and we'll do some research as well if we have episodes next week, or we're going to be in March Madness for the next couple, and then we'll see what we're going to get.
I will be miserable if I have to go weeks without Beyond the Gates. I just would like.
I don't remember last year.
Miserable.
I don't remember last year March Madness taking us off for a week. I don't remember our stories being interrupted like that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, last year. I don't remember.
I will be miserable and pissed.
Yeah. And they're on BET now, y'all. If y'all didn't know, Beyond the Gates is
I
on
know.
BET.
I meant to say that.
Yeah, that messed up my DVR too. Because I click on my DVR and I'm like, what in the heck? This is the first time Danny and Andre did the do. Why is this up here in my new recordings?
Well, I don't have it there, but it does show up every night Beyond the Gates. And I'm like, why is this? What is this? Because when I was looking for it for March Madness, I was saying, because it didn't tape. And I was like, okay, where is it? And then it's showing live. I'm like, oh, when they go showing it after, you know how SoapNet and the other ones to do when they would preempt Young and the Restless during the day, they show it at night. So I'm like, oh, they got the night thing. Then I click on it in this BET. I was like, oh, yeah. We will have episodes next week. Monday is supposed to be a repeat, though. That's the information. So, okay, so Allie says Monday is a repeat. And then I guess Tuesday through Friday will be new episodes. We'll see.
Oh, wait. Well, this has nothing to do with Gates, but I want to say farewell to Kiki Shepard.
Yeah, Kiki. And Chuck Norris.
And Chuck.
Chuck is gone, too. God bless him. 2026 took a lot of people out real early, real quick. We're just in March 20.
Oh my!
2026 came in.
Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, congratulations, Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler and all the cast of sinners.
Yep, congrats!
They had a great award season. Tiana Taylor did too, and I love her. So congratulations. And Nicki Minaj, I need you to keep Michael B. Jordan name out your mouth.
What did Nicki say about him?
When he got the award, he went to In-N-Out to eat. Him and the Oscar, they went there and everybody was going crazy. And he sat and ate his burger and fries with the people. She said that was something about a gross attempt at trying to be humble and show humility.
And she can speak to someone's humility.
Right, saying that it was, she said performative humility. That's what she said. It was performative humility by him going to In-N-Out to eat the burger because he could have easily just door dashed it to his hotel and had In-N-Out. But the fact that he went with the Oscar to do that, it was being performative. That was Nicki said.
Or he went to go be among his fans because he's a genuine guy and he knows that his fans were celebrating for him.
And my response was,
put your mega behind down.
My response was, however he decided to celebrate his Oscar win was his business. Choice. And go drink some water and sit down. That's what I told everybody else. You know, I don't see him.
There's clips of him on.
But I don't think
was it One Life to Live that he was on? All My Children. Yeah, there's clips of him in his little spot on All My Children.
I don't think he's gonna circle that block anymore.
He's
now Oscar winner Michael B. Jordan. He's not gonna do Beyond the Gates.
He ain't there no more.
Ain't gonna happen. But y'all listen, I love y'all. I thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank y'all.
His contract just went up.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Okay. That price tag just went up.
To renegotiate some of these films right here.
When you look that phrase up in the dictionary, you're gonna see Michael B. Jordan's picture. Yesterday's price is not today's price. So that's it. But y'all listen, I love y'all. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for giving us grace for not being here last week. Thank you for your prayers. We feel them. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and we will see y'all next week, Friday.
Get a Chelsea cat back.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Good night,
Bye.
y'all.